All right, it's on. Get your burp out.
Get your burp on. On this week's SOD, video game developers are considering the unthinkable, reducing prices. We discuss some PlayStation State of Play trailers, talk about health bars in video games, and then Peterson apologizes. You just logged into the 3-Bit Gamer Show. Welcome to the 3-Bit Gamer Show. I'm JD.
And this is Peterson.
You look like you have
And
something to say.
I never apologize, okay? I have nothing to apologize for.
You
I am
will.
notably unapologetic at all times.
It's like how I identify as a person. I'm an
Like, how did you describe
unapologetic
yourself?
person.
I don't know. I'm like, pretty short.
Uncompromising.
blonde, unapologetic. Like about what?
I'm an asshole.
Everything.
Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show. The news. All righty then. Our news this week is brought to us by Crave Cookies.
Crave!
Crave Cookies is a cookie shop with a rotating menu that changes every Friday. They also sell sodas. Don't forget the sodies.
Don't forget the sody.
So I'm telling you what's coming up next Friday because I love you. No one else knows this. Like,
I don't
handful
even
of
know it,
franchisees know
honestly.
this, and like a couple corporate employees.
I hear about it when JD says it. I don't have access to this. This is like
Yeah.
special.
I'm telling you, you guys, this is worth the squeeze. We have the lava cookie still. Obviously, it's our monthly through February. We've also got the chocolate caramel blondie, which I kind of like.
Chocolate caramel blondie. Got it.
It's got white chocolate chips, little caramel bits in, just like a vanilla based dough.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's a blondie. It's very much a blondie. Cinnarol, which is that stuffed cookie that has like a cinnamon sugar filling inside of it. It's pretty dope.
One.
Peanut butter toffee crunch. I like this one. We mix Butterfinger bits with toffee in a cookie. Drizzle it with chocolate. It's solid. It's solid. And then finally, this one. Oh, I'm proud of this one.
Okay.
Tiramisu is
Yes.
finally on the menu, and this actually was the invention of one of my employees at the Draper
Yes, it
store.
was. You said that. Yeah.
Yep. They brought this to me. I
love tiramisu.
We put it on the menu, and it is mind-blowing. We make a chocolate sugar cookie base. We make a white sugar cookie base. And we take a ball of each. We roll the chocolate one in espresso powder.
Oh my gosh.
Squish them together, rip them apart. Squish them together, rip them apart.
Oh
so
my
it ends up
gosh.
really nice and marbled. We stamp them down like our normal sugar cookies.
Yeah.
And then we put a cream cheese frosting. We take 2 Nilla wafers and we dunk them in prepared espresso.
Yes.
And we put those on top, and then we put some whipped cream on top, a little spritz of cocoa powder, and some shaved dark chocolate.
Yes. How do I get this?
You go to Crave Cookies.
I want this cookie. You had me at tiramisu, and you sold it over and over and over and over.
It is so good, you guys. Yeah. So that's coming up. The tiramisu, if you're a coffee lover, is a must. It's a must. Get 4 of them. In fact, I took 4 over to Trent and Annie, and I think he told me that Annie ate 2 of them in like
oh my gosh,
the whole box. She just ate the whole thing. They're so good. So get to Crave Cookies.
I want it.
Go on the website, get the app, go to DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Jason Schreier has declared that video games need to be cheaper to buy.
Well.
We don't usually report on think pieces. However, this is actually newsier than it would seem from the headline. Schreier was at the DICE convention out in Vegas listening to developers. Seems like he was just hiding behind the fake bushes that they have at conventions with
the microphone. Peeking out like back there.
Yeah.
It's like, Schreier, we know you're bound. Just ignore him. It's
always
fine.
there. He's always there. So he's basically listening in on developers who were essentially all talking about the same thing at DICE. How can we do what Claire Obscura did? That being the game was made. I don't know. We talked about it's like a small French studio. This game was made for less than $10 million.
Beautiful.
Can you believe that? That is so insane. Because if you think about the cost, so let's just talk about salaries. And if you're looking at like a 6-figure salary for each employee at this level, that's how many years? That's not a lot of employees for not a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that's not taking into account all of the actual business expenses on top of that. $10 million isn't just developers' salaries and benefits and stuff. So the fact that this game was made for so cheap and made as much as it did, and was reviewed as well as it was reviewed, has a lot of developers asking questions like, what the hell are we doing wrong? Because we spend $100 million on a game, it gets shit reviews and shit sales.
Just crapped on all day.
One thing that Schreier also pointed out was that Clair Obscura only costs $50. In fact, it was only $40 on Steam during its initial launch period.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a game that was made for cheaper, so it could be sold for cheaper. So when you hear about it with word of mouth, it's not like, oh, I have to like forego eating for a month.
Yeah.
I can just like buy this on impulse. And so Clair Obscura seems to have struck a nerve with developers whose only real marketing strategy recently has seemed to be, well, let's just increase the price by $10 every 5 to 10 years. And then that's what marketing is, right? Time for another business lunch. No, I think this kind of harkens back to the conversation we had about perceptions of price in the video game space. And when you're looking at a store, and for me, $50 is $40, $40 is $30.
Yeah.
And so when you're, and by the way, $40 when it's a high word of mouth game is like an imperceptible $30. It's like, yeah.
I have to.
I have to. Yeah, this is an easy have to. Whereas, $70 is, I think twice. And
$70 I'm gonna think for a long time. Like I'm not a fan of that.
One thing Schreier brings up in this piece as well is that according to some analyst data that he cites, a publisher, say like Electronic Arts, would make $35 on a $70 physical game. But for digital, they make almost $50. So they're making an extra $14, $15 on these digital games. But wait a second, the digital games always cost exactly the same as the physical
always
game.
The same.
And I do not, for the life of me, as I'm a physical game fan, I almost feel like that's part of it makes it so easy for me, is I'm actually getting something physical, some actual hard copy of a game. It feels more worth it for me to buy. I feel like it's insane. I feel like I'm getting screwed when I buy a digital copy of a game that exists in a physical format. And I've just accepted it. I think we've all just accepted it, but it is absolutely beyond me that nobody has ever. In fact, I can cite one example. Overwatch on PC without the physical copy or whatever was $40. But if you went and bought it in a store at the time it released, it was $60. So that was an excellent example. And they did it once with Overwatch and it did really well. And it sold like gangbusters. And no one paid any
never again
to it. Never happened again. So I don't understand why game devs or game publishers haven't figured this aspect out. It's very strange.
They're just hoping that we don't pay attention to it and notice it.
We just keep buying. Yeah, because we're stupid. The last thing that Schreier brings up here is a new game, which I've seen floating around, and I have a feeling one of us is going to have to play it. The guy that made Binding of Isaac, which I tried to get into and couldn't.
Okay.
He's made a new game that is just blowing up. Have you seen this? Mewgenics?
No.
I see.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
MEWGENICS. Mewgenics.
Okay.
It's a game where it's a roguelike and you breed cats in an attic, and then you take them to a tile-based battler format. And if the cats win, you take them back to your attic and breed them to make ever stronger cats.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
But apparently it's incredible. And it's $27. And they've sold 600,000 copies and made back their developer budget in 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
That
That's the
is the
way.
dream
That's the
of
way.
all
Yes, it
video
is.
game publishers. And yeah, because imagine if, I mean, maybe Claire Obscura did make $10 million in 3 hours. We don't know how fast it sold, but yeah, this is the stinger for Schreier's piece here. He says, in conversations here at DICE, several developers have brought up flexible pricing as a strategy that could make a massive impact. Talking about gaming, the price to sales ratio and how it's been a bit askew, and you just can't keep increasing prices and think that's going to make up for the lost sales.
Yeah.
And so people thinking about flexible pricing, thinking about more sales, even for larger titles that may not consider something like that, is fascinating to me. So I guess, look, they say consumers have a voice. It's you vote with your wallet, and it seems like we have been, I wouldn't say as an organized format voting, but just we literally can't afford the shit that they're trying to sell us, and they're like, oh well, maybe we have to rethink all the shit we're trying to sell.
We need to think it all. Yeah, that would
I
be
hate thinking.
honestly, it'd be great. That'd be
I get
great if
paid
they
to do that
rethought
shit.
everything.
At least 1,200 Ubisoft workers are on strike in response to recent restructuring of the company.
Why? It's just restructuring, guys. Well, I don't understand why you're
a little right sizing. This
just
is
a little right.
3-day international strike. 3-day international strike, mostly in France, but also I think made its way to Canada. Now, I think the union is claiming 1,200 people. France Junior parts of it. Ubisoft, for their credit, is claiming it was only 538 employees. They're like, yeah, it wasn't even 1,200. It was only 538. Yeah, I have to ask, those are the 538 who declared that they were actually on strike and like went to their boss and they're like, I'm on strike for 3 days. So while Ubisoft may be thinking this makes them look better because they're not 1,200 people on strike, it makes me wonder. Is that 800 people just taking it easy for 3 days? Just like, yeah, I'm on strike. Fuck it.
Like, we're striking. This is great.
Shit.
Yeah,
they don't
want to go today.
Their boss. They just go in there and they do a terrible job for 3 days, and they're like, "Fuck you guys."
I could go on strike sometimes.
Ubisoft got so defensive about this. They said,
"Oh, always. That's like their stance. That's like their go-to stance."
It's so crazy. That'll be the last thing. They'll have 5 employees, 0 titles, 0 IPs left. Ubisoft will just be those 5 brothers that started in the same shack they started in back outside of some neighborhood outside of Paris, and they're going to be still defending everything they did, even when they end up exactly where
Ubisoft, why don't you have any games or employees or anything you're working on? Like, are you kidding me? We're Ubisoft. I can't believe you would even say this to us. You look so stupid right now, but with a French accent.
They say, so stupid. I can't do it.
I know. I was like, come on, JD, do it. Oh, oui. Oh, so stupid. It's so stupid right now. I can't do it either. What's a French accent?
You got to be in the right mood
to do French. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't just like throw that at you.
Can't just do it on demand. Ubisoft said in a statement, the transformation announced by Ubisoft on January 21st aims to open a new chapter for the group by substantially strengthening team autonomy and creativity within the creative houses, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a shitty thing to call it a transformation.
That is transformation, right sizing, restructuring.
All of these are collar-worthy words.
Do you still talking about the color?
Was I supposed to stop?
Yes, the cease and desist we got from the government says we're supposed to stop. But I guess keep going. I guess I don't know.
Keep coming for me. You'll get collars too, guys. All of you will get collars.
Next thing, JD's gonna have a collar on. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm
sorry. I got Rob speared." So they go on to say, quote, we understand these changes, particularly those affecting work organization, are generating strong feelings.
Oh.
Eat my poo.
Generating
reach into my ass
strong
and
fe-
eat my poo.
Like,
Generating strong.
Get a spoon up there. There's a lot up there for you.
That's like the same energy. It's like, come on, don't get emotional, babe. Are you like PMSing? Like, that's the exact thing. You lay
Are
off
you on your period now? Oh, you must be on your period
thousands
soon.
of people, tons of people's coworkers. You leave them in this like state of perpetual fear and job unease. And then you say, "Oh, well, I guess it's generating some strong feelings."
Yeah, you think? Oh my gosh.
Shitty.
Does is Ubisoft come out and say anything that is good, like ever?
I really think their comm shop has to be a Guillermo, maybe a niece, a nephew.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Just
like, one of the kids
super
is like
unqualified idiot
Mhm.
that thinks they're out there defending their inheritance.
a nepotism hire for sure.
That's
Like,
the
no
whole
questions.
company. That's what we're finding is just nepo hires, and they're like, "Well, that worked for a minute.
Like, why is this not doing great? I don't understand. Like, when we
We'll just
formed
hire
this
our way out of it. We got this."
I don't know, but I got a cousin's kid over
My
here who
dog
needs a
walker
job.
has some ideas about how we can turn this ship around. PlayStation's State of Play dropped some surprise announcements and new gameplay trailers. We don't really cover a lot of PlayStation stuff here, although we both have one. So
I just like never use it really.
yeah. What can you do? So we got a couple here. I don't know. Peterson, you watched most of these trailers. Seems like with your eyes half shut, but we'll get to that later.
What? Okay. Walk it back. Try again. Okay.
First up here is the God of War. Now, there were a ton of things at this. We're only covering the stuff we like. Sorry. There is a ton of stuff. If you guys are PlayStation fans, go check this out. There were a ton of announcements, tons of game trailers. It was essentially what Nintendo Direct is for PlayStation. And if you have a PlayStation, that's your main console. You got to go look at all this. But we're not going to cover all of it here because it's too much. First up here, the God of War trilogy, the original God of War 1, 2, and 3 that released on the PlayStation 2, maybe the PlayStation 3 as well, are all getting a full remake. And the original voice actor is coming back, which is kind of nuts because a little bit of trivia, a little insider baseball. They didn't, Santa Monica Studios did not reach out to the original voice actor for Kratos when they recast him going into God of War 4, also known as God of War, when they renamed it. And they had this new voice actor.
God of War.
God of War, right. And kind of a shitty thing to do. They didn't even tell him, like, hey, we're recasting your role. He found out when everyone else found out. And so people thought that bridge was burned. No way we'd ever get him back. He's coming back because he's professional. And while I would be disappointed if something like that happened to me, if they came back to me and were like, hey, you want this big job to redo all of the games you did and you're famous for, I'd be like, yes. I am not stupid. So of course I will do that thing. So yeah, looks sick. And these are remakes. These are not remasters. So there's a lot of, I remember the first one had some very frustrating platforming puzzles, all sorts of other random shit that like drove people up the wall like any PlayStation 2 game was built to do. That's where all the replayability, you'd play a game for 40 hours, like an open world game or like a platforming game. You'd play it for 40 hours to beat it. And you'd be like, I got 40 hours of the game. But you would fail to realize that 25 of them were spent on one single puzzle. You're like, I'm never going to get through these spikes that are just spinning and the camera's not cooperating. So that's where I spend the majority of the game. So yeah, I think spruce it up. I think it looked better. Are you watching the trailer?
No, my computer is doing the most bananas thing I've ever seen. I don't know what's happening. I can barely hear you talking because if I scroll over one of my windows on the bottom, it's playing a song. I don't know what it is.
What's happening?
I don't
get it together. This is not reflect well on our production studio.
I don't know what's happening.
I start shopping around.
Oh, it's playing the eugenics song. That's what's happening.
Guy doesn't even know how to work his computer.
Dude, it's just when I move my mouse around, it's playing eugenics.
There's gotta be a better
There's not
place that we can find to produce the podcast.
There's
you look into that. You know the guy that's
Peterson Productions. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
It's not. Oh no. It's oh yes, Jonathan. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make an oh no one. I'm gonna
Oh
make an oh no one for all
no.
your oopsies. Next up here is Marathon released a gameplay trailer. I don't know if we've seen a ton of gameplay from those guys yet. Honestly, my honest read on this trailer is looks pretty good. Like, it looks fine. This is not my cup of tea. This is not a game I'm interested in playing. My reaction times aren't that fast. My ADHD isn't as powerful as it once was. So this doesn't really interest me. Too many colors, too many
It
flashing
is. There's a
lights.
lot of stuff going on. Although
Just like a
what I will
lot.
say, honestly, I will give them some mild kudos because it's an actual gameplay trailer. Like they're showing gameplay. You will see this over and over, like throughout these trailers we'll talk. Like a lot of them, it's just like a cinematic trailer.
That's why I put this on here. Because
It's
they have the
like,
balls to show us gameplay.
thank you. It's like
Yeah.
I don't even care if I don't want to play this game. Like, thank you. You get some
So
points.
tired of announced trailers.
Yeah, and like even the God of War one, the trilogy was just like the guy talking about it and stuff like that. It was just like, which again I think is a super smart idea to do the
Yeah,
God of War thing.
sure.
But like,
Yawn.
like,
I wanna
give
see
me
something.
I do. I want to see something.
Yeah. So I don't know. They can get this game out the gate. It could be okay.
They
just
could
be
make some
more
money
noise.
with it if it's good and like it's gonna have to differentiate itself a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
these
one thing I
shooters.
was looking at it and I was like, it didn't seem super unique, like conceptually. So how's it gonna beat out like Arc Raiders or something what people are like
Right.
way
For Apex
into right
Legend,
now?
established games. Yeah, how they get
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
Next up here, the Untitled John Wick game, which I hope, like Untitled Goose Game, they just keep that name.
Untitled John Wick game.
Untitled John Wick game. That's just what it's called.
Yeah, you're not. It's like, yeah, Untitled Goose Game. You played as a goose. Untitled John Wick game. You play as a John Wick.
As the John Wick. It's a genre. It's a type.
You play as a John Wick.
Yeah, as the thing. It honestly looks like, and I don't know if you ever played or heard of this game, Manhunt. Starring
I've heard of it.
Keanu
Never played it.
Reeves. Because Manhunt was this game set in this freaky town where you played as this guy that was just like brutally murdering people, sneaking up on them, killing them with like, there's just all the, it was infamous rather, for the kills, the executions that you could do. You like throw a bag over someone's head and like,
Maybe
or you
that's why I
stomp
remember
someone out. Just crazy violence. This is PlayStation 2. It's Rockstar Games. They were when they used to make non GTA games.
Non-GTA.
This was one of them. And it was a really, really good game. It was horrifically violent, but that's what this looks like. Keanu Reeves, or I guess John Wick, is just like grabbing random things off the counter. Just things. I imagine it's just going to be like you're going to be able to kill people with anything in the vicinity, and you'll be able to do a lot of combos and grabs. And in fact, if it's like Manhunt, or if it's like a lot of games like this, you're gonna click grab, thinking he's gonna pick up one item, and he's gonna pick up a different item, and it's gonna be way worse than you were expecting.
It's gonna be so much worse than what you thought.
You're like, get the pool cue and hit him, and instead he's like gonna ram the pool cue in the guy's eye, and you're like,
instead
whoa.
He grabs the pool ball and shoves it down the dude's throat.
Exactly,
like,
exactly. Knocks his teeth out, and then stuffs it down his throat, and you're like,
oh no,
Jesus, bro!
Just hit him in the head.
I just wanted to chalk the pool cue, and now that guy's laying over there choking on his own teeth. Ah, buddy.
I'm interested to see how this game comes out, because I do, for me, I don't watch John Wick and think this would be a great video game, because John Wick is kind of slow and methodical, and he's not like
the Arkham games.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's like,
he fights like Arkham Batman,
and
so
he's
I
just
think
like,
it could work.
Pop. He'll just like take
the shooting's gonna be the punching, fighting. That's easy. But where you incorporate the gun kata is what they call that. I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Hopefully they do it well. Just they could incorporate some really cool things, some cool fights, because he's fighting assassins and things like that. He's fighting other assassins. Nemesis system. There you go.
Oh.
Nemesis John Wick, just other assassins.
But you say stuff that makes me so sad.
I'm so sorry.
Things I'm never gonna have.
It's Valentine's Day. I'm supposed to make you sad, I think. I don't know how it works.
Well, it's working. Next up, Silent Hill Townfall, which can't get enough of this name, Townfall. About a haunted town. It's
Townfall.
so good. I want to play the game just based on this. It's like a dad joke, but it's also like a really clever pun, and you're like, I guess it's just good. I just like Townfall.
You
All
do
right,
like
next up. No,
Townfall.
just kidding. So this game,
I just wanted to say that.
just wanted to
Thanks.
glaze
Oh,
anyway, Silent Hill Townfall. You guys know the Silent Hill series about a haunted town or whatever. This one actually looks like it's not set in Silent Hill itself. Maybe it is. I don't know. The trailer alone looked great.
it's in Townfall.
These games tend to have some of them have really good stories, which helps because it drives you to keep playing while you're scared shitless. And this doesn't look like it's any exception. It looks really good, looks really spooky. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool because you're probably noticing we're getting a lot of Silent Hill games. They're aiming for like annual releases, and it sounds like they have a number of different studios working on those releases, kind of like in the Call of Duty format. But unlike Call of Duty, where it's like, let's crank out, or FIFA, or a lot of these annual release titles where it's like, we just want to sell more microtransactions. We got to launch the new store. This is like, here is a whole story and a game. It's not multiplayer. And you want a new story. Like, that's the kind of annual video game release I think we're all okay with. Because
especially if it's different studios working.
It's not going to ruin the last one. Because Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty ruins the last one. It makes it, the new FIFA ruins the last one. It makes it
and it's not multiplayer, right? So it's just like they're releasing a story.
Yeah, it's just like putting out new movies. So yeah, you could run into more of like the Marvel Avengers, or the Marvel like oversaturation. But for right now, there's not a lot of shit out there like this. Silent Hills.
This one does look. I haven't played a Silent Hill game. Because they look scary, but
they are.
This one looked just as scary as the rest of them looked. Like it's that scenario where you wake up and you're there and you're like, where am I? What's going on? And like things are not going to go well for you. Yeah. And it looks spooky and everything's foggy and dark and like, yeah. If you like horror games, this looks like one for you.
This last one here was my winner for most surprising, and it's because it starts in one tone, and actually it maintains the tone throughout. But I want you to play this clip that I've got you, Peterson, and I want everyone to close your eyes unless you're driving, and then just like put your hand over your eyes with like your fingers spread slightly. Okay. But close your eyes and listen to this, and tell me, just think about what kind of video game you're picturing when you hear this.
Okay.
You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
I want you to keep that on the board, and you can just play that whenever I talk about gaming executives, though.
Okay, there you go.
How dare you?
How dare you
stand in the way of purity,
little king?
So that's fun. Like, you're like, oh, this is gonna be like an epic fantasy, and then the next shot right after that, right where the clip ends, is this motherfucking chicken rolls onto the screen. Peterson, it's a chicken. Did you not notice it's a chicken?
I didn't notice.
Gigantic swords.
Oh, that's super funny. I didn't. I thought because so I was kind of moving past it, and it just looked like a dude. When I did it, it looked like a dude in armor,
with, like, the legs of a chicken and like the wings of a chicken.
Because I saw him down
dangly things that go on either side of its beak. Like a chicken.
Listen, the birds are coming back and they're taking over.
This whole game is like one of those big hack and slashes. What was Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah.
This is like Dynasty Warriors, but you play a gigantic chicken. And I do mean gigantic because there are humans in this world. And you are much larger than them.
You're so much bigger than them.
You're like the biggest chicken there is.
Yeah. Dude.
And you have two gigantic swords, and you're just cutting down hordes and hordes of enemies, which is fun.
And then there
It looks
occasionally there's a boss in there. But
awesome.
like the enemies that you're hitting for the most part are like looks like they're like one shot. You like smacking them and they just go flying. Like like Sauron in Lord of the Rings in the opening scene. Where
Yes.
he's just got his big mace and he's like boom and like dudes just go flying. Like that's what you're doing.
Right. So
But you're a chicken.
you're a chicken.
Oh my gosh, how
This
did I not notice that it was a chicken?
I don't know, because it took me out of it for a sec, and then the game's amazing. So I was like, it looks amazing. So I was like,
So
that's funny.
before this episode, JD was like mentioning this, and I didn't know it was a chicken. He's like, "Are you blind? Like, did you?" I
It's like
genuinely didn't
I
notice.
just watched the trailer 15 seconds ago.
I had watched it like mere minutes before. Did not notice. I wasn't even looking at the character. I was like looking at the world and watching him smack all these dudes, and I was
It's
like,
just a giant white chicken, orange
Didn't
legs,
genuinely
red
didn't notice
things dangling off his face,
at all.
wings, a chicken, folks.
Uh,
But okay, so this is called Project Windless, and I will say it's based on a very popular, although there's no English translations yet, so I'm like, how popular is it? Very popular novel series in South Korea called The Bird That Drinks Tears.
oh,
And from what I can glean, it's essentially, and this sets this whole thing up to be basically, this will be to South Korea, this game, what The Witcher is to Poland.
oh, okay, okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I think this may be very like culturally important and valuable to South Korea. They're going to freak out about this, and it may, just like The Witcher, leak over to the West, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh, this rocks! Giant chicken game. Let's do it. I want to read all the books."
Good. If I'm being honest, of all these games that we're talking, this is the one to me that I'm like, I could play this game. Like this looks like
I just
want to
go
play.
on all these little shits.
Like you just want to smack dudes and just go flying, and then occasionally there's like a big boss that you actually have to like try. But like, yeah, most guys I just want to swing my giant freaking chicken sword, and they just lose it. They're just gone.
Yeah, and the thing now, remember back to that clip I played about that lady. Like that's the main bad guy you're fighting is her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know like how seriously I can take this all, but I'm willing to try. I'm definitely willing to try.
You know what? No, I feel like it's the type of thing you get in there and you're like, okay, I could take this a little seriously, maybe. But she's like,
I'm invested in this chicken.
If you look at her, she's like a human that's wearing bird feathers. So it's like very.
But at the very beginning, the very first shot, she's holding a beating heart, a bloody beating heart in her hands.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to her face, and she is crying a single golden tear. And I'm like, all right, I'm hard in on this game. Incredibly in on this game.
And then Chicken Little comes out.
Yeah, Chicken Little
like, yeah.
Whatever.
I'm sorry to inform you. Welcome to another company reset. Hope you've updated your resume. You've just been laid off.
Just two here, but they both suck.
Yeah, they do
because they're predicated on the failures of the studios. I mean, I guess they always are. Highguard, the developer behind Highguard, Wildlight Entertainment, has confirmed layoffs extending to about most of the team. Sorry, and Wildlight said in a statement that a core group will remain behind to maintain the game. This is a new shooter that had a not really well received trailer at the Game Awards that kind of torpedoed its whole development and release, and we'll get a little bit more into that later. But
and it just released, like this game just came out, like
this was an instant release,
a few weeks
ago.
Fire, yeah.
So brutal, not great. The other one here is Riot Games is already looking to pull the plug on 2XKO. We kind of already covered this, but
I know, but it's so crazy that they're like, oh, this again. This is just another example of these games that they spend years and years and years and years making, release and just like within 6 months, a year, they're just like, I'm just gonna shut it down.
Yeah, so Riot confirmed what we kind of talked about last week, that they are reducing the size of the 2XKO team. And some of these people are longtime Rioters. They're apparently, one guy's like, I've been working on this game for 10 years. I've been with Riot for 12. And I'm thinking, this game has been under development for 10 years. There's
Absolutely.
There's no world in which it could have actually succeeded. You've set yourself up for failure at a 10-year development cycle for even a single Riot employee, keeping them on staff for 10 years. That is a multi-million-dollar video game.
Like, that's $1 million person.
One developer. So
Yeah.
10 years with that many Rioters working on this is an insane expectation that this game could ever pull any amount of that money back. What the hell is that? That's crazy.
I don't know. That is, I agree. Yeah, I knew this game was in development very early on when we were doing the podcast, because we would talk about it. We'd talk about League of Legends, and one of our listeners, he worked at Riot at the time, and he's like, he told us, he's like, they're working on a bunch of different things. Fighting game was one of them.
Always
so
working.
We knew that, and like, I'm sorry, but like, again, I'm not a developer. I don't know anything about any of this stuff, but I feel like a fighting game should not take a decade. I'm gonna put that out there.
Too long.
I don't think
Too
that's
long.
the type of game that takes a decade.
Hold on one sec. Don't play
Yep.
it.
I hate it when JD just leaves me here on the stream by myself. What am I supposed to do? Can't stand up because I don't have pants on, so it's like,
Can't go anywhere. You're stuck.
close the door. Okay, here we go.
All right, riblets, little stories without a lot of meat on the bone. Just little meat chunk stories.
You don't even need that much meat, to be honest. Like, we want to hear about it. Just
Yeah.
lick that bone. Never mind.
I mean, it's Valentine's Day, so we can get sexy.
Just lick that bone, baby. Lick that bone
Over-
clean.
Overwatch fans want Blizzard to rework a character for looking exactly the same as every other character in the game. This is funny. The the crux of this whole article and argument, this thing that's been happening, is that every female character in Overwatch looks the same as every other female character in Overwatch, whether they're
Yes.
from, and they have this very multi-ethnic cast of characters, and it doesn't matter if you're from
Doesn't matter.
Japan or
Mm-mm.
Sweden or Mars, they all look the same.
Yeah.
And the new character Onran from China, you guessed it, looks exactly the same. So what's funny is this character, and the reason that this is causing a lot of backlash, because this is something people have talked about before, but they were really excited for this character because she had been teased or referenced, or like she was a character in the comics, in Overwatch comics and Overwatch cinematics before. So we knew what she looked like.
Yep.
And then they rolled this character out, and it is not at all what people thought. She looked like a normal person. And in the new character they release, it's just very chibi. Just the big eyes, the teeny tiny nose, and like the cute perky little mouth. She looks
Yep.
like every like chibi anime character in the universe.
Yep.
And everyone's kind of bummed because the original character looked like a normal person, like a human person. And so this is what's interesting about this whole story to me, is that probably the most prominent voice in this whole thing is this character's voice actor,
Mm-hmm.
who's been going hard on Twitter. Just, I don't know, just talking about this. She agrees with all this. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see this, like, better representation in games, all this stuff. I feel like maybe she accomplishes this, but what she's really accomplishing is never finding a job in voice acting ever again. I'm sorry. I'm not saying shut up and work or whatever like that. But man, this is a
Sounds
tough
like you
sell
are.
for me as a video game dev, to know that if I hire you to do voice work, you might just go put me on blast on Twitter and be like, my character sucks. Make her look better. I would be like, okay, you may be right. This is not the right place for this discussion. Which isn't a
Yeah.
discussion. You just put us on blast on Twitter. Like, reach out, email the studio, email your contact or whoever you had that you were working with to be like, hey, I have some thoughts on this character. I'd love to like sit down for 30 minutes. But you just go to Twitter and post a selfie video.
Just start going for it.
This generation is crazy.
Just
crazy.
I did see a story. This is actually last week because it was kind of about this same thing. And one of the studio heads or whatever was saying, well, yeah, a lot of the characters look the same build and same all this stuff because that's the look that's easier to make skins for. And we were like, oh my gosh.
Yikes.
So instead of like making them cool or unique and interesting, you're just like, it's just easier to make skins for them so we can just pump those out.
Which makes things make
They
a lot
hate
more
it.
sense. If it's
Oh
always
my
about
gosh.
money, I mean, that makes
Yeah.
more sense to me.
Yep.
This next one, actually a Blursty nod. Gamers hated the High Guard trailer at the Game Awards so badly they felt the need to endlessly harass the developers of the game online.
Dude,
Great gamer rage. Blursty, this is classic
is.
stuff. This is what we were lamenting we didn't get enough of last year, and they're kicking it off pretty
they
early.
heard. We said they listened,
They're
right?
like, unleash the
So-
nerds. Let's get after it. So
Uh-huh.
High Guard was kind of like a Titanfall, Blizzard, like Overwatch kind of thing.
Yeah.
One of these shooters. You ride horses in this one. That's like the fun new thing. You have like mounts and stuff. So a little bit different, same flavor. And
Kind of thing, yeah.
they released a trailer at the Game Awards, which I went and watched. And at no point was I watching that like it wasn't like I was watching the Kong trailer or the
Right.
Gollum trailer. There's nothing glaringly awful about it, but some of these like uber nerds latched onto it. I think the super fans of this genre that really love Titanfall and Destiny and all, or not Destiny. Trying to think other game, Overwatch and stuff in that arena, and they just picked this thing to pieces to the point that, as we just reported on, it's DOA. Like a Game Awards show trailer killed this whole game exclusively on the response from gamers who, because it came out like it was like one of those like, here's the trailer and then here's the game. They launched it and it just got review bombed by people that weren't even finishing the tutorial. And there was one person who spoke out about this, tech artist and rigger Josh Sobel. He said he set his Twitter account to private because people were harassing him endlessly. Like,
Yeah.
I can't get there mentally. Like, if I go watch a bad movie, I am not like finding the like boom mic operator
And being like,
on
here we
Twitter
go to
and
find you.
blasting his ass for making this movie bad. Like the craziest shit. But so they blow him up on Twitter. So he puts his Twitter to private, and then a bunch of content creators make videos and posts about how he's a coward. And which makes more people go try to get after him, and it's just like an insane online bullying campaign of a tech artist and rigger. Not to say, I mean, maybe the creative director, were they on Twitter just defending every decision? Maybe you could harass that person, and they're getting paid to get that.
Right.
But
That's what that's their job.
And then they also mocked him for listing autism in his bio.
Oh my
And they
gosh,
seemed
of
to
course they
think
did.
that was evidence that the game would be, quote, woke trash.
Oh boy.
Heads up. Yeah. Having
Because
autism.
one of the
is
guys
woke
worked on it.
trash
Yeah,
now.
having autism is woke.
Sweet.
It's so
I
woke.
fucking hate this country.
Oh
my God. What a
what were they so mad about? Do you know?
So, yes. Because I waded into the YouTube comments of this trailer.
Okay, because I'm watching it and I'd already watched
Right?
it.
There's
and I'm
nothing
like,
explicitly offensive about it.
like, it doesn't look super interesting, but like,
Right. It's boring. And so they're saying a lot of the characters in this are ripoffs of existing characters in other games, or at least their like move sets are. And then
yeah.
the other big one that I kept seeing come up is there's this character who does this like big roar, like roar, and he like charges, he like rages up. And then it cuts to the next scene and he's shooting, and he's kind of like a big like beast master kind of character.
Okay.
And the next
yeah.
scene, he's shooting this like pathetic looking little revolver gun. So
And they
you
don't
think
like
he's
that.
gonna like go like Sasquatch on people, but instead he's like pew pew pew
Ding,
pew.
ding, 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 ding.
And they're like, why did he charge up? Well, okay, so this was just a really disingenuous read. The charge up is his move that lets him break through a wall.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't that he was charging up to shoot his gun. He was using a move that breaks through the wall. It may have been poorly edited, this trailer, but it wasn't like anything as egregious as to merit destroying
To be
the
like,
game online
yeah.
and harassing people online like that made the game. It is unhinged. So yeah, the game
It is
rage is back,
unhinged.
baby.
I
It
don't.
is
Yeah, I
back.
genuinely don't understand it. This game looks like Apex Legends,
Yeah.
and
Apex,
maybe
that's
that's
the other one I was thinking of. Yeah.
maybe
it's back.
that's like I could see people criticizing like, "Hey, this looks like Apex." That was the first thing I thought. I was like, "This just looks like more Apex," but like to be like really upset, I don't.
We
get
did
it.
the same thing with that Overwatch, the first Overwatch clone they released. That was it was really, really, really fresh on the heels, hot on the
Mhm.
heels of Overwatch. And we're like, haha, stupid. And then it just died on its own.
Yeah.
Nobody needed to harass the developers on Twitter. It just took care of itself. You guys, they feel bad enough. Your review bombs are as hurtful as all the other targeted tweets. You can
Look,
just
their
leave it at
bosses
that.
are already harassing them.
And the
You
bosses
don't
aren't going to
need
be
to
the
do
ones that get laid off. I hope you're
No.
satisfied. The bosses were the ones that made the decision, and they're going to continue to make those decisions.
This is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand the rage on
Assholes.
this one.
Assholes. Yeah. I'm
At
glad you watched the
worst,
trailer.
I watched it like I was just while you were talking that whole time. I just kind of running, and I was like,
Yeah, I recommend all of you guys
Did
just
it.
Google High Guard Game Awards trailer, the first result that'll come up, and watch it and see if you can manage to get offended. Manage to work yourself up into a death threat level froth.
like I'm gonna find somebody and just start like harassing them online because of it. Like, it's not like it's a beloved franchise.
I can't even pretend to get my blood pressure up over this one. It's
Not
so
even a little
crazy.
bit. Like
No,
I
don't.
honestly, I'm
Yeah.
gonna forget the name of this game before
I
this
mean,
episode's over.
instantly. Like, couldn't you just watch the game trailer at the Game Awards and just be like, "Oh, that sucks,"
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just like move on with your life? Or is everyone that unemployed and bored?
Yeah, we are.
The last one here is another Blursty, although I'm not sure what it's a Blursty for. It just feels like a Blursty.
I love this one though.
I love it. It's horrifying though. This guy, a man
Yeah.
in England, was crying as he was being arrested because he would be missing the GTA 6 release.
That's what
He was being
upset about.
arrested for murdering his girlfriend.
For murder.
For
of his
murder, and the
partner.
cops are booking him, and he's just weeping openly that he's gonna miss GTA. This is Robert Richins from Thames Valley, England, and he called 999 to report he had, quote, accidentally killed his girlfriend. Sorry, accidentally killing people is something we can only get away with in America, where everyone has 8 loaded guns in their homes. But
8
in
loaded
England, you don't
guns just, like, under the
accidentally
couch.
kill your spouse. It's not like they can overdose on tea. Sorry, we got
oh my gosh.
fentanyl and guns everywhere. You can accidentally kill people in this country without even trying. It's dogs do it. Dogs shoot people all the time here. Not in England.
No.
So he calls 999 and he's on the phone with the operator. He's like, I accidentally killed my girlfriend. Blah. The cops, the local PD posts this on Facebook. I don't know why. So then he's getting arrested and he says, quote, I'm going to miss GTA. And they capture this on a body cam which they then post on their Facebook again. What is the cops in England? What do you guys do? You're just shit posting people you arrest on Facebook? You're posting all this on Facebook? That was the
Yeah,
this
dude.
is the story about a guy beating his girlfriend to death, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with the Facebook?
They're like, this idiot. Look at this nerd is mad about his
Yeah,
this
what
GTA.
was the post? Like, what? How is this serving the community? What is the purpose of that? That's the legal. Let that happen in court. And if people want to hear it, they shouldn't be having it just show up scrolling between like baby shower photos and like 8 porn ads. Then all of a sudden, bam! This guy is like in a body cam. It's like Cops. It's like an episode of Cops on your face.
It's because they're making fun of us gamers. No one appreciates us gamers.
He did say,
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper.
This 2 weeks in a row.
Especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
truth, because he tried to take the gamer defense, and he's like, look, dude, yeah, I killed her, but at least I admitted it. So he said to the cops, and I get it. The state of mind of having just murdered someone and knowing you're going to prison forever is not one that I can even pretend to empathize with, because I can't. Like, what does that feel like? It's like going to the principal's office on acid. But I don't think I would start negotiating with the cops. I don't think I could get there.
He really thought the GTA thing would work too. He's
like,
they'll
oh,
get
man,
it. They'll get
you're
it.
Right.
You
We
know
don't
what,
want you to
man?
Go
ahead.
back inside. We'll hit you back in a couple years. You finish GTA, we'll come get you.
They have GTA in prison.
One caveat on the story: don't read about it. It's not a pleasant story. Besides the jokes we just made,
Like,
it is
no.
horrifying.
Yeah, no, it's not like, because he's like, I may have accidentally killed my girlfriend.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the details.
No,
of
there's
what
no
that
accidental
entailed
in there.
Yeah, not an accident.
It's not great.
Yeah,
it's
an
not great.
accident.
Kudos.
Coming fresh off the murder story. Kudos, our positivity segment. Keeping things light and breezy here on the 3-Bit Gamer Show, just for you.
A little bit of gaming, a little bit of murder, whatever.
A little
we
bit of
just think about.
goofing, some
Yeah, people
jokes,
get
do
fired
the
and laid
fart
off.
noise. Yeah, we'll do some fun
Mhm.
stuff. It'll be good.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. See, we're fun.
You're Johnny on the spot on the fart noises. All the other ones we have to wait like 10 seconds.
I'm like,
to hear.
where is
that one?
it?
Johnny,
Where
the
is it?
fart noise is like hot maps.
Dude, I already had the mouse over it, just waiting for you. Say
Just
the word
hovers
fart, it's hidden. Did you
If
say
he
fart?
says far, like far away, I'm like, oh damn. It's
Got
coming
it.
out anyway. All right. Well, I have no kudos because this week sucks.
I have
So what
two.
about
I
you,
have two.
Peterson?
One of them is for you
Mm.
because I finally
Hey!
found the baked Lay's garlic and roasted garlic and herb.
Both of them.
I didn't get the other one. That was the only one I wanted.
You only got the garlic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were like, why don't we make more garlic chips? I was like, that's a great point. I don't know. But
That's the point.
okay, wow, are you glossing your own point? You're like, I did make
It was
pretty
just
good
like a
point.
really good thing that I said. and I'm
Because
just
remember
gonna-
when I gave kudos to those Filipino corn nuts, the boy bawang ones, roasted garlic, like that's the flavor that I liked, and spicy garlic. And anyway, I got the chips. You're right, the flavor is fantastic.
It's amazing. It's
I do have-
like a flavor that should be on chips.
Absolutely. I do have one complaint. Listen, I know you're gonna hate this. Just
You don't like the
okay,
baked Lay's texture?
I hate baked Lay's.
Is it the texture?
No, it's the flavor of the baked chip. I don't know what it is. Like, and here's the thing: I'm eating it.
That.
So I'm eating it, and I'm not like, this is gross. I'm always like, this is good. I like it. But something about baked Lay's, I get sick of them after like 6 chips. And I don't get sick of food. Like, if it tastes good, I don't get sick of stuff. Baked Lay's, I eat, like, seriously, I'm not kidding. Like 5-6 chips in, I'm like, I don't want to eat any more of these. And I'm enjoying the
It's a
flavor.
diet chip.
It's weird. I don't get it.
It's the Ozempic chip. It just tells you when you're done. You're full.
But
I'm not hungry for anymore.
but I will say the flavor on those, that roasted garlic and herb flavor, you're absolutely right. This one I'm giving you kudos because it is awesome.
I want
love
it on all chips. All
Yeah.
the chips.
I want it on a regular chip, not
I
a
want
baked
garlic
lay.
Doritos. You kidding me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Put that up. Put roasted garlic on a Dorito. Oh,
Ah.
1000%.
Roasted garlic and onion. Just give me that all day
Mhm,
long.
So kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone should find them. They're dope.
Second kudos is to Percy Pig. Do you know what Percy Pig is?
Like Jerry Giraffe and Ronnie Ruck.
So
I don't know.
close. No, it is a British gummy snack. And they're called Percy Pig, little gummy treat. And so when I was in England, my sister was like looking for them all over the place, buying them. She's like, I'm going to buy 20 bags of them. And I've got one. I was like, what's the big deal? Because her friend was like, I need Percy Pigs. They're so good.
These look so good.
Jonathan, they have
can
them
get
at Target. They have them at Target. So we've been getting them at Target. I'm not kidding.
Fudge.
They're so good. Like the texture of them is
They look
outstanding.
so good.
The flavor
texture
is
what looks
incredible.
good.
I'm telling you, no, you have to get some Percy Pigs. Go to Target, get some Percy Pigs. They really are that good. You will like them. Like honestly, the texture for me is top tier. I love them. I
Shit.
want to eat the whole bag. They're not super sweet, so you're not like eating them and you're like, I gotta stop. You can seriously just eat the whole bag of Percy Pigs, no problem. The flavor is so good. Texture is amazing, and they're cute. The cute little pig face. Percy Pig, cute.
I want those. Oh, this is a
And-
good kudos. This
Dude,
is
you
a
got to
great-
check it out. I knew you would like it. You got to check
Yeah.
it out. They're so good. Yeah, so Target has them right now. I mean, I think they'll just have them forever, and that's the only time I've ever seen them in the U.S. besides like a European market or something.
I love European candy.
Like I saw them at Pyrodos first.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I will
so-
look out for these.
and
They
we saw them
I'm-
at Target. Just do a quick Target run
Wow.
and go grab some because they're really good. So yeah, Percy Pigs. If you like gummy snacks, you're gonna like Percy Pig. If you like, I would be shocked if you didn't. That's how like much I enjoy them. I'd be shocked if you didn't.
Oh, I know. Looking at them, I can see the texture that if they've been around for 80, 90 years, I'm pretty sure the flavor doesn't suck. So I'm here for it.
yeah, and like the one part is like that, you know, just there's the pink and then there's like the gummy pink on his ears.
Yeah, no,
So great.
I got it all. Like
So
it's-
great.
I got halfway out the door right now to Target right now.
He's like, why are we still talking?
I'm
and
like,
he's
I don't
like-
know. I think they close at midnight. I think I can make it.
Anyway, guys, check out Percy Pig. So good. So good. Hey, look, can we do this? Oh, why is this so hard? Here we go. A heart. Why is this so hard? You gotta go to the other side. Oh wait, I don't think we're looking at
No, I think we are. Hold on. How do I do this? Why is this so hard? I'm doing mine.
We did it.
We
did
did it. Are we pro streamers or what?
If for anyone who's just listening, it's like, what is happening? We were trying to. I was doing half of the heart. He was doing half of the heart. It was cute. And
We're gonna practice that. We're gonna get good at
it
that.
did not go well.
there.
Newsflash.
We got there. I'm gonna post a screenshot on Discord of us doing it perfectly. Love it and leave it is
Oh my
our
God.
very on brand, very seasonally appropriate
Yeah.
segment where we talk about something we love and something we don't love, or things we'd like to leave in video games. And we kept it so on brand. This is our most seasonally appropriate. This is our most hallmarky of segments, maybe ever. We're doing love it, leave it, health bars in games.
And it was funny because I kid you not, I was driving and JD was like, hey, he sends a message. And he's like, let's do health bars in games. And I was like, I had literally thought of that same thing because
Because
The
we
Zelda
are
heart
loving
bar.
each other. Oh. Yeah, because like Zelda. It was Zelda. Is that what
That's what
he
you
said,
said,
right?
right? You said Zelda.
I remember saying? Because that's what I was
'Cause
thinking
we're
too.
one heart, one mind.
Yeah, clearly. Check the tapes. Check the tapes. So
I can't.
I think your kids
It's-
are onto something.
It's my favorite joke. That's my favorite thing. Like my kids, they just say, Graham had his friends over today. Graham's 18, he has buddies over, and I was like, hey, just so you know, we're gonna record because they were gonna go downstairs and hang out down here. We're gonna record at 8:30. And one of the kids is like, oh, you do a podcast? That's cool. And Graham's like, yeah, he does it with his boyfriend. They're going on a couple's cruise. That's like what he said. That was the only thing he said about it.
And not like a joke. He's just like,
No, he just like said
this is
that
my
and went
reality.
downstairs.
This is my reality. Like growing up with this guy, like this is what it's. This is
The friend that was there, I had never met. It was the first time I'd ever even seen this kid. He's like, I guess that's what podcasts are for. And he just goes downstairs. I was like,
kids these days are great. Kids these
Yeah.
days, they got it figured out.
So funny.
I have 3 of each of these.
I have 2 loves, 3 leaves.
I'll start. I'll start with a love it.
Okay.
This is so basic. It's a UI thing. It's a user
Okay.
interface thing. I love when a health bar, when it empties, it's clear. So it shows like whatever the background of the game is behind it.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because it's very clear indicator for me. I don't like when it's like it because sometimes I'm like, is it full? Is it empty? I can't
Oh,
really
yeah.
tell.
Or is there a
it
shield in
goes-
there?
Yeah, when it goes
'Cause sometimes
fully.
there'll be a shield in a
transparent.
game and it'll go over your health bar.
Yeah.
And you're like, is that? Yeah,
Hate
no,
it.
that's a good point.
No, when
That is
it's
a good point.
transparent entirely, when it's emptied, and I can look up there and all I see is a little sliver of the health bar color, and that's it for me. It's a very, very quick visual indicator that I really appreciate, especially when I'm colorblind, because sometimes they'll be like, oh, the health bar is like blue and the background is purple, and I'm like, I never know how much health I have. I guess I'll just die.
I guess I'm just gonna die. I guess. Oh, well, I'll do a love too. So I'm not doing like, you know what I mean. So I'm not doing leaves every time. Number health bars for a similar reason, and
Okay.
JRPGs do this a
Yeah.
lot. There'll be a health bar, but when there's a number out of how many, if it's like 385 out of 500, I like it because you know if you're paying attention what type of damage you can take. Like what's
Yeah,
it
you're not
going
just
to
going
hit.
by feel, like a gut feel.
And like fighting games are like that. Like, have you ever played like a fighting game, like a Street Fighter type of thing? And they'll do a move, and you're like, dude, that was 3/4 of my health bar. Like, I
How
don't
how
get
did that
it.
happen and why?
I kicked her in the face 9 times, and it
It's
took
a
away
little-
a fifth of it.
Yeah, little ticks.
And she did one little thing, and there goes my health bar. And so like, it's hard to see the indication, but like in games like a JRPG where there is so much strategy, and like you're gonna take hits, and so it just depends on how much you can take. Having that number health bar makes a huge difference for me. I like seeing the numbers on myself. I like seeing the numbers on the enemies, and I
Yeah.
like seeing the damage number indicators.
And to that end, I also like seeing it on, because you're kind of talking about a 2D space,
Mhm.
but I love seeing those numbers like tick off in a 3D game, or even like Undermine, when
Yeah.
you hit the character and it shows right where the point of contact happens, it shows a number.
Yep.
That happens in a lot of shooting. Like Borderlands has that feature where if you shoot somebody, and it's like, say it's with a machine gun, so you have kind of a spread of your shots. All of those shots will have different like little damage counters on them, and I love that.
I really, really like the numbers on it. It helps me know like really how much health they have, because the bar, especially like you go to fight a boss, he's got a health
Mhm.
bar, and you're like, that can mean anything, honestly. And you punch him 45 times and his health is hardly moved.
Yeah.
You're like, but the bar is not telling me anything besides like how much damage I'm not doing to this guy. And so like the numbers help.
I get that it pulls you out. It would pull you out of some games to
Mhm.
see like a numbered health bar if you're in like a like God of War or like Hollow Knight, like those
Yeah,
types
like,
of games.
It would be
It'd
hard.
kind of distracting. However, I think it should always be an option, like closed captioning. It's just like an accessibility option, because so many people would be like, you know what? I don't care that it pulls me out of the fantasy of the world. I just want to see my numbers, man. give me my numbers.
Should that be our 2026 goal? Is to like really get that included in all the accessibility features in every
It's not a
game?
bad idea. Then we can be giving us a talk at GDC next year.
That's exactly what I don't
We'll
want to
be-
do.
we'll be there.
Actually, I don't want to talk at GDC. So
You guys are gonna love not coming to that one. All right, leave it. I could leave. Okay, here's a quick, easy one. Because I was thinking about Undermine quite a bit with this one. I don't know why.
okay,
Armor points. Armor points are kind of a common thing in video games where you have a health bar that has, say like 100 health points or whatever, and which means you could take as little as 1 damage or as much as 100 plus damage, and that's like kind of the range. An armor point usually functions as something that goes on top of that health bar, and
Mhm.
it can take 100 damage, it can take 1,000 damage, or it can take 1 damage.
or it can just like any hit. It doesn't matter
Any
what the hit is. Any
it's
one
gonna
hit.
remove it. And I love that it's cool for that, but for the functionality of it, it's like hard to choose when you're gonna get hit. And sometimes when some little like rat comes out and bites me on the ankle and destroys my armor point, that boss swinging as hard as he could would do the same damage.
Yeah.
Get out of here, armor points. I get why you are in video games, but you make me so mad.
Yeah, I don't love it. I don't love armor points in general. I don't like when there's armor bar over the health bar. For some reason, that bothers me.
That's a good point.
And I get it. Like it's a good UI like situation.
It's a visual, yeah.
But I just don't like it either because like when the enemies have that, it's the most frustrating thing. Like just give them the health bar that they have. Like why do I have to defeat 2 health bars? Just give them the health bar that they have.
Yeah.
Okay, my leave it is in games, and this was thinking in like a Zelda type of game where you've got like 3 hearts or something, where your health bar starts off impossibly small. Like you're not going to do anything. You're going to struggle because your health bar is 3 hearts.
Yeah.
Or like when
That's how you
you're
get Zelda, dude.
in lots of roguelikes, that's a thing. Like your health bar when you first start is like so small. You have to spend your first several whatever points giving yourself more health because you're like, there's no way I will even make it to the second level
Yeah.
with this stupid health bar. And so I don't like that. I don't like it when your health bar just starts so low, and that's like a difficulty feature in the game. Like you just don't have any health. And so
I have a
that's what
leave it that's similar to that, so I'm just gonna piggyback on that one
do it.
because
Person piggyback.
nice. I was thinking when you were talking about that, like, bro, that's how games were when we were kids. That was Mario. Mario didn't have a health bar. He had 1 hit, 2 at best.
Yeah.
And we just were like, yeah, we just took that as great. Like, you never get hit. That's Mario. That's how it works. Don't get touched by anything.
That's why Castlevania on NES was so hard. It was the same type of thing. You
Mhm.
got like 3 hits, but like everything is easy to avoid hits in Mario sometimes. Castlevania was like impossible.
Yeah. So that was my leave it is health bars. When the health bar is not a bar of health, it's hits. And it's like you can take as many, like there's nothing that can do more than 1 damage to you, but you only have 3 damage points to take. That's not my favorite. I
Like
really
don't get
like
hit
that.
by a thing, anything.
Yeah. All right, so Love It. Let's go back to Love It. I love this. I love this so much. I think it's honestly one of my favorite things in video games is a regenerating health bar. And I don't mean like Halo, where just your shield comes back up, like, my shield shot. I mean, like when you seriously, like either through time or some other functionality, your health bar regenerates. So I think I want to say Fallout 3, your health would just stay constant. But in Fallout 4, you could get perks that it would very, very slowly
It would
regenerate.
slowly tick up. Yeah.
And for me, you're doing stuff in a game and you're like, oh, I'm going to go build some things. I'm going to do it. And if you just avoid combat for a little bit, which a lot of games reward you for doing, and having a full health bar at the end of that, I strive for that. I love it in Undermine, where you get that thing where it regenerates every time you go into a new room. Like,
Mhm.
I just love health bars that regenerate naturally. I love when they've baked some functionality or feature or
Yeah, if
perk
it's an
or
item
skill.
or something like
Yes,
yes,
anytime. I always go for that, even if it's not like
same with me.
beneficial. I'll always go for that. And when I play like creature collector games, it's one of the biggest pains in the ass with a creature collector is like you're out there battling and grinding your Pokemon up to a higher level, and you're like, they're all so weak. Now I have to go heal them. The Pokemon that has automatically regenerating health, that's the one I'm like, well, you're gonna be on my team
That's
forever.
my guy. That's my
That's
guy.
my guy. So yeah, I
I'm
just like
with
good health
you
regen.
1000%. And part of it is because sometimes it is annoying when you take a hit and then you're going to have to do something specific
Yes.
to get that back.
Yes, that's
Now
like
I
such an
have to go
RPG
eat some
thing.
food or drink a
Mhm.
potion
Yup.
or go back to the inn and rest like that. Or if I'm just wandering around in the world, like just bring it back. It's like one of those things that makes games a little bit more video gamey and like I want to have fun playing this game instead of like this is a serious thing was realistic. You get hit in the face, like it's not just gonna come back and like an hour. Um and like yeah, I'm playing a video game. I don't care. Like I want it to feel like a video game, bring my health bar back as I wander around. Even
Yep.
if it's slow, like you said, even if it is so slow, I want that to be happening.
Because for me, in terms of like
I like that one.
visualizing, I feel like it makes just as much sense that drinking a potion or having a snack would instantly regenerate my health as just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just time is healing my wounds.
Honestly, the time one's probably a little bit more
more
realistic
more
because
realistic for sure.
yeah, because you
My
like
blood
break
is
your leg,
clogging, but
heal
this
over
wheel of
time.
cheese is not helping.
No, there's no scientific evidence that a wheel of cheese will heal up
But if I
any
eat
bullet
50 of them in
wounds or like a
Skyrim, a dragon
stab
can
wound.
bite my ass and I will be okay. I'm just chomping cheese wheels. It's all good.
This dragon's like, he's got so much cheese on him. I'm never gonna get this guy. Tried to bite his head off,
lactose
and he just kept eating
intolerant.
cheese.
All right, what's a love it
Okay,
for
my
you?
other love it is and this is just because it's fun. It's just because it's fun. When your health bar shows what your character looks like, think Doom. Old Doom.
And then they get sad when they take damage. Yes, please.
Sad and
Yes,
bloody.
please.
It's so nonsense. But it is so fun when your health low. Your character's all like he's got like blood on his face and his little
Yeah.
image up at the top. He's
Or
all
they're
tired.
even just frowning. Even just frowning is enough for me. I love it.
Dude, me too.
There's
It's my
Pokemon games where
favorite.
the Pokemon in your team when they're damaged will look sad. And you pull up your team and one's just like weeping
He's got-
openly. I'm like, yeah, this is good for me. I know that Pokemon's hurt.
I
Look at it
don't know
right there.
why it's like it's just a fun
We
thing
need
for
more
me.
of that.
Again,
we need way more of that in video games.
Video gamey. It's video gamey. I'm not.
We had
I'm
that
here
in
to
the
have fun.
90s.
Mhm.
How did we lose that?
We like don't do it. Sometimes the games will do like fun health bars, but it's never like a serious game. And so like yeah,
Oh.
just give me like Doom health bars. Give me that as an option too. I want a character creator where I'm building my own guy, designing my own guy, and then it's gonna show his avatar up in the corner. And as I get beat up, he's just getting bloodied up and bruised and stuff. I don't know why. I would think that was so great and so funny. So give me more of that.
We got to leave it here. That I think many people will agree with is bosses with an indeterminate number of health bars. You ever play a JRPG, you know what I'm talking about. And you're like,
Yes.
oh, okay. You get the boss down to the low. This is where I was telling you where it's clear, because I've played JRPGs where you get the health bar, it's really long, and you get it down to 0, and then it just keeps going. And there's like, because there was a different color under it, now there's another color on it. Now there's
Yes.
another. It's like a jawbreaker.
Yeah.
And you just keep licking away the colors.
Never
like,
ending
where is the
everlasting
end of this?
gobstopper
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
it's
health bar.
gobstopper, and I can't get to the end of it, and I hate it, dude. I like, give me a number, just put a little number by it, and then play with all the rainbow of colors. That's fine. But when I'm like, I don't know how hard to go. I don't know how many more iterations this guy's gonna have.
I
How many
hate it.
potions I should be making or drinking right now. Tell me how many health bars this sucker has, please.
Like, and I want indication going into it because nothing's worse than you fighting a boss for the first time, struggling, like using up all of your consumables, and then it's like, and now my second form, and you're like, just okay, just come on.
Nah, how many
Um,
forms you got, bro?
Let's see. Oh, this one, I hate it. When you have to find the health bar, it should be easy to find it. Now think of games where the health bar is it is indicated around a circle around something, and the
Oh.
circle slowly like drains away.
Oh.
Often I don't see that, and I'm like, where is it? And you're like looking for it, and you're like, oh my gosh, is that my health bar? It's around like a picture of a potion or something.
Doesn't make sense.
And you're like, well, it's around like your picture, your avatar, and it's like it's just draining away slowly, and it's like a border to a picture down in
Yeah.
the corner, and you're like, I hate that. I hate that.
That's super funny. I want you to look at this. I just sent it on Discord. This is the Kingdom Hearts health bar. And if you look at the one in the upper left, that's like how it looks in game. It's actually a lot of the things we've been talking about because it does show you Sora, the main character's face. And when his health is low, his facial expression is sadder. But the reason I thought this is so funny is because when you start, this is a health bar that you add to, you get more and more health. But when you start the game, it starts as like a half circle, and then it's like a 3/4 circle, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be my health bar will be a full circle when I have max health. And instead of doing a circle, it just keeps going in a line. And I remember as a kid playing this game and being like, oh my god, it's just gonna keep going across the whole screen. And it just does. It just keeps going, and all the other characters like health bars just keep going, dude. It was.
I want it to keep going across the bottom of the screen and then hit the edge and just loop up, and you're like now bordering the screen.
Yeah. So that made I was thinking about that because my next love it is I love a permanent health bar increase. I love when you increase my max health.
Yeah,
And I mean that
we
for
take
me,
that a lot.
I shouldn't say that like, oh, I love that conceptually. As a game mechanic that's baked into a game, I think it's one of my favorite things to pursue. So whether it's in Zelda, because in Zelda, it's up to you. A lot of the newer ones where you're like, you can play around and just you'll get a new health, a new heart every now and then. You'll just stumble into them, you'll get them. But if you can actually choose to go try to find as many as you can to increase your max health faster. And that's what I usually tend to do in these types of games, whether it's Zelda, Undermine for roguelike games. If you can increase like a number of different stats in between runs, I'm always going health first. That's always my favorite thing because I want that permanent max health increase. But yeah, I love the Hearts and Zelda. I love that that's how we both came to this segment because it's classic. We need more of that.
Let me ask you just a quick question that came to me. Do you like it or not like it when your character levels up in any game, they go back to full health for new level? You know what I'm talking about?
I love it. Just it doesn't make any sense, but it's a fun little bonus.
You level up and you're like, bam, full health now all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's just like, here, try this fresh new level. You got a new kit.
You need a potion.
Yeah. No, I do like it. I do like it. I think it happens. I'm trying to think of some games where that happens regularly, and you can actually like plan around it.
Plan around that. JRPGs, that's common.
You know, I think if I was making a video game, I would never have that be the case. But I do understand how it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
it's like a treat for me when it happens. But I definitely don't expect it. Do you like it?
I do like it. Usually, especially in games like Baldur's Gate, because leveling up is a big deal and health is a big deal. And so it's like, dude, level up and like, oh yeah, there we go. It's breathing room. You know what I mean? It's just a little breathing room.
Yeah, I dig that.
My last one is a leave it. Oh, when your health bar is near some stupid mana or stamina bar, because I hate mana and stamina. So I just by default I hate all of it. I was like, these stupid bars over here. It's just I hate them.
We're talking about mana bars on the next segment, so you only have leave-its.
I only have leave-its. Yeah, I just
want to use my moves constantly all the time.
Yeah, why do I have to pay for them?
for him. Amazing. All right, dudes. Well, this is definitely one I'd love to hear more on Discord if you guys have got it. Thoughts on health bars in games. This is something, like I said, I grew up on Mario and Sonic. We didn't have health bars. We had get hit, don't have rings, you're dead. Or we had get hit and you're little, you're dead. Period.
That's
The
it.
concept of health bars was pretty cool to me.
Get hit, your armor falls off, you get hit again, you're dead.
I think that's why I took to Pokemon really early, because I was like, this, and there's numbers, and
that's why I like JRPGs. Probably the same type of thing. I was like, you know what? I could take a couple hits.
I want the math. Give me the math.
Mm-hmm.
Right in my math hole.
Right? No, you can't say that. Which one's your math hole?
You know.
I do know.
Dice of Destiny. Nope, not doing it this week.
Okay, listen. I know what you're gonna say, and I don't want to hear any of it. Okay,
What do you think I'm gonna say?
you're gonna be like, "Oh, Peterson, you should have played your game. Like, will you ruin it? Because this would have been perfect for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a sex game."
Yeah, sure.
We just want to hear about it.
Yeah,
That's
we
what you're
are
gonna say.
recording actually on Valentine's Day.
And you'd be like, "Oh, you're such
Do
a
you have like
slacker."
anything you'd like to say to me or to the listeners? Maybe
No,
nothing.
unapologetic
I thought I could
at
trick
all
you into it.
times.
I thought
At
I could
all
trick you into
times.
it and then make you play the Nostradam Jadius clip, and then I'd just leave, and you could finish the episode because I would have accomplished what I-
Nostradamus, yes.
Best part of my day.
Jadius.
Only good part of my day.
Nostradam Jadius.
I'll take it.
To be fair,
I'll
though,
take the pity.
you are taking a little bit of the blame too, because yesterday,
Yeah, I know.
I was like, he was like, "Hey, do you want to hop on and play some Planet Crafter?" And I was like, "Oh,
No, I
I'm
gotta
excited
play
to
my
sex
dice
game." And he's like,
Do you remember what I said? Fuck that. Verbatim is what I said on Discord. Fuck that. And then I made him play Planet Crafter at gunpoint.
"It honestly, it didn't take a lot of convincing. It's like pretty easy. It was just like playing the episode and play Planet Crafter. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't take a lot. It's like very suggestible." But I need to play more. I need to play more of it. Like, legit, I was like, maybe I could just play a little bit and then just kind of like do a review of it. Like, I need to play more for real.
Good. That means that's a good sign, though.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm dragging it out a little bit. Just
Nothing
like
wrong with
I'm
that.
dragging these nuts. I don't know.
Not that kind
so-
of Valentine's.
Not that kind of, yeah. Okay, so I will do it. Listen, if I don't do it next week, then I will
You're
take
going
the
around.
dice of destiny punishment. There is a punishment. We don't know
You'd
what
have
it is
to
yet because we've never done
you
that
have to
before.
Swallow one and pass it. It's like, okay, it's not a big deal,
dice?
but it's not going to feel great.
Like it has to be this guy, like an 8-sided, because they're like a little bit too pointy.
Yeah, it's not going to kill you. You're not even going to need to go to the doctor, but it's not going to be something you like. I'm glad I pooped a dice.
Yeah. I don't know. TBD, I guess. I've
That
never
depends
actually done
what
that.
I'm doing when I poop it, I guess. Yeah.
What I'm doing when I poop it. I poop at all times. So
I'm just,
you never know what I'm going to be doing.
you guys did not know Peterson has a colostomy bag. That's a big part of his life.
I
I'm just permanently pooping.
just always poop. ABP, always be pooping.
Just pooping. You know what I do.
So I'll do
Okay.
it next week.
All right. Well, to play us out, we have some music from "I Love You, Colonel Sanders,"
The quintessential love game.
and it's on theme because we talked about a chicken game.
Yeah, I didn't even know. So here we go. The best love game I've ever played. Actually, it was terrible. I did not get Colonel Sanders
Turn it back
any of
up.
my playthroughs.
Do it. Don't surprise the people with this fantastic music.
I love you, Colonel Sanders.
All right, that's it, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope
Happy VD.
you guys all get VD. Shady logging off.
And this is Peterson going AFK.